Hey guys, it's time for my April and May TBR. So I'm going to be picking from my TBR jar what I'm going to be reading for the months of April and May. I did manage to read everything that I wanted to read last month for February and March. I managed to complete all that. Plus, I managed to get quite a few additional books in. I read all three of the Lunar Chronicle books that are out currently. I really loved Cinder, Scarlet, and Crest, you guys. Those are so good. I cannot wait for winter. So yeah, February, March was really good. I got a lot of reading done. I can't believe I got that many books done. So let's see how this April and May is going to go. So here's my TBR jar. Let's shake it up a bit. I'm probably only going to pick about 3 books. I'm just going to see how long they are. Oh yay, this is a good one. I've been dying to read this. The first book that I just picked out is Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson. And this is a retelling of the Peter Pan story told from Tinkerbell's point of view, I believe. And it's about the story of Tiger Lily and I guess her relationship with Peter Pan. And I've heard pretty much mostly positive reviews for this book, so I'm really excited to get into this. And I do adore the Peter Pan story. And I'm curious to see how Tinkerbell narrates this and what the relationship between Tiger Lily and Peter Pan is like. So, pick number 2. Nope. These are tiny papers. I can't drop them. The what? Oh. I can't even read my own handwriting, you guys. I picked out this Doctor Who character encyclopedia by Jason Laborick, if that's how his name is pronounced. And this is just like what it says, it's a character encyclopedia, and it just has all of the characters from, I guess, every season of the show, including Old Who. And just really cool, lots of, I'm just sitting here going through this, lots of really great pictures in here, really cool. And it smells really good too. I love smelling books, you guys. And pick number 3. My third book is The Secret History of Elizabeth Tudor, Vampire Slayer, as told by Lucy Weston. And if you cannot tell from the title, this is just a imaginative retelling of Elizabeth Tudor's life, and she's a vampire slayer, so I'm very curious how that's going to work out. So yeah, this is just ultimately a very silly book, but I still want to read it because I like these historical retellings that are inserting like supernatural forces. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a 4th book because all of these that I just picked are incredibly short and I don't think they will take me that long to read, so I'm going to pick out a 4th book. Let me see how long it is. This is great. Fortunately, this is another short book, so I guess it's a good thing I picked out 4. Thor and Loki, Blood Brothers by Robert Rhodey, and this is a graphic novel about Thor and Loki. And you know how much I love these two, you guys. I'm not quite sure what the story is about in this, just, you know, it's Thor and Loki. They're most likely arguing and fighting the whole time. But yeah, just a short graphic novel, so it shouldn't take me no time to read. So in addition to those 4 books, in the month of April, I'm also going to read Festival of Death by Jonathan Morris, and this is about the 4th Doctor, and this, you know, part of the 50th anniversary collection that I got for Christmas. And then in May, I'll be reading the 5th book in the 50th anniversary collection, and that is Fear of the Dark by Trevor Baxendale. So the books that I just pulled out of my TBR jar, I intend on pretty much just reading those throughout April, plus that first Doctor Who book, and then that second Doctor Who book, like I said, in May. So I intend for the rest of May to read the Cousins War series by Philippa Gregory. and that includes The Lady of the Rivers, which is the first book. I have not read this one yet, so I'm pretty excited to get into this. And then The White Queen, and I have read this, so it'd be a reread for me. And then The Red Queen, and this will also be a reread for me. And then The Kingmaker's Daughter, and I have not read this yet, and I'm most excited to read this, because I love Richard II so much, you guys, and this is from Anne Neville's point of view, so I really loved the White Queen miniseries, and Anne and Richard's story was far and away my favorite, so I'm really excited to read this. Okay, so that is my April-May TBR. I shouldn't have a problem reading any of that. If I get all of this done early, like I do with my February-March TBR, then I'll just insert other books randomly that I want to read. But I think April-May, this is all pretty much going to be cutting close to the end of those 2 months. And this is 10 books, so if I kind of divide it all correctly, then it should all be pretty great. If I do happen to finish all of this early, I am planning on getting into The Three Musketeers. If I don't start The Three Musketeers at the end of May, then I am definitely going to be starting it up in June. And it'll most likely be part of my June-July TBR. So yeah, that's it for my April-May TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have you guys read any of these books? What did you think about them? Do you want to read any of them? Just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you like this video, you may like these videos. Bye guys.